everyone. Steph Beckett here at the Clearcom booth at NAB 2026. I'm joined by Dave MacKinnon. First of all, how has this show been for you?
Great so far. We've had a lot of interest in our recent launches, so really excited.
It's been a busy show and busy here. I mean, I've popped over and looked at you guys this morning, and it doesn't seem like you have gotten much of a break.
Yeah, not really. I mean, we had this major announcement with FreeSpeak Cell. We've got a lot of interest in that. So we've had a lot of people come by, really interested in a wide variety of use cases, and so it's been fun, kind of seeing how the new product's going to get used, and we're already taking orders, so that's great.
Amazing. Yeah, let's start with the new products a little bit. Do you want to talk a little bit about FreeSpeak and what that is and how that's meant to help people in the broadcast industry?
Sure. So Clearcom's had FreeSpeak for a while as a good wireless brand for us. We've gone beyond the traditional kind of DECT and some of the Wi-Fi spaces into the cellular world now, which opens up a lot of opportunity for us to add capacity and range. And so whereas a DECT system would be limited to 30, 40, 50 units, in the cellular space we can get up to 424 units, which is huge. It also gives us a lot more range. So in a football stadium or soccer stadium, we can now go miles instead of 300 yards. And that's great for our customers. The other thing it enables for us is with public cellular, once we get our certifications from Verizon, T-Mobile, AT&T, is that for folks in the news gathering business, they can use it for IFB or REMIs or any sort of remote production they want. And that really opens up some doors to, it's like a force multiplier for your MMJs and your photogs, because now they don't have to use their cell phone and flip back and forth. They have their comms on their belt all the time. So we're really excited about it. It's been great to see that. And then our second big announcement was we've added a couple new features to Arcadia. So Arcadia's our very well-selling party line product. And we've added, we added panels, the ability to add panels to it earlier this year, and then we've just added more panels as well as IFB. So for a small TV station or even a medium-sized TV station, that could, this 1RU box could essentially be all your comms. So very cost-effective, efficient, but very powerful box. So.
A lot of what you guys are focusing on seems to be supporting broadcast communication, whether that is on-site or hybrid or remote. Where do you see the future of broadcast communication heading? Do you think it's going to head any one way, or are we going to kind of keep it all over the board for the foreseeable future?
It's still about efficiency, right? So I came from the broadcast world when I worked at NBC, and I think that the making people more powerful, making the content creators' jobs easier so they can create more content is still paramount for a broadcaster. And there's a ton of economic pressure, right? So in order to facilitate that or facilitate our customers continuing to fulfill their mission for broadcast, we have to build tools that work wherever the customer is, whether that's in a studio, at home, in a truck, or in some cases, wandering around with a backpack, right? And so we have products and capability at all levels there, and that's really important for us to meet our customer where they're at and then fulfill their mission with our technology. So I'm really excited about our recent FreeSpeak Cell launch because I think it opens up a lot of doors for some of those remote aspects. A lot of this stuff we got forced into with COVID, where people were working from home. We had directors working from home or whatever. The comms was always a bit of a kludge. It was like an app, or it was, you're running a panel over VPN or whatever. I wish when I was at NBC that I would have had a product like FreeSpeak Cell that I could hand to a director or a TD, and all they have to do is turn it on. They get access to all their channels. It's an interface they're used to. So I think it'll be powerful for those kind of remote productions, and a lot of the regional stuff that we're seeing where you're doing news from one region for another region and you're sharing, say, weather resources or something else like that. Having the ability to kind of quickly change from this comms profile to that comms profile. I'm talking to this control room, now I'm talking to that control room. It's really important. And so the days of one studio with a set of anchors and a set of reporters, those are done, right? I mean, in the big markets, I think it still happens, but for the most part, not just in the US, but worldwide, this regional REMI model is not the future, it's here. And so we need to be able to facilitate that.
Because people need to go live right in the field and they need to be able to do that easily.
Exactly, yeah. And I mean, I think the other piece of it is that you used to have, at least a photog and a reporter, and in some cases like a truck engineer. Now you have an MMJ, right? And so that MMJ does not need another piece of software or another app on their phone. They really need a kind of purpose-built device for their IFB, for their comms, for whatever, and something that's fairly straightforward that they don't have to mess around with. They can just turn it on and it works.
Absolutely. Why is that important for MMJs in particular? Because I come from that world too, like I wanted to be in radio, but I took MMJ classes as well. We're not technologists. We're simply reporters that they said, here's some technology and go do your news now.
Right. Yeah, and that's, those folks like yourself, they want to be journalists first, and that's the most important part. They're not technology people. And so one of the most important parts for Clearcom is that all of our products look, feel, and act the same. So instead of having to train somebody on, this is how you use the iOS app, and this is how you use the Android app, and this is how you use the panel, and this is for Clearcom, it all looks and feels the same. So if you've touched a Clearcom panel or you've played with the HNIC app, you're going to be able to pick up a FreeSpeak Cell or a FreeSpeak 2 or a FreeSpeak Icon, be able to operate it without any training, very easily. It's all intuitive. And so even though the technology is powerful, the user interface and kind of that presentation layer, it has to be simple enough to where people can just pick it. Intercom is not a core piece of anyone's job outside of maybe an audio operator or an intercom engineer. It's something they use to enable their work. And so we don't want them to have to go through a 3-day training session to learn how to use it. We want somebody to be able to pick it up, look at it, understand how it works, use it, and no matter where they are or what device they're using, I think we do a pretty good job at Clearcom of making sure that it's the same user interface.
How have you noticed that a different level of importance is placed on that in the broadcast world versus like the pro AV world?
Well, so in broadcast, you have, at least when I work for NBC, you have a lot of turnover, you have people moving markets, right? And so the ability for somebody to come in and on day 1 or day 2 without a lot of training, pick it up and start reporting, right, is very different than in the pro AV world. And so for broadcasters, having that kind of trusted, I know it works, I know how it works, and I don't have to do a lot of training is really important. I think the other piece that's kind of critical is going back to, I don't want 400 apps on my phone or on my desktop. We integrate with a lot of third parties like Ross or Degero. And the idea there is that instead of providing another interface, an intercom interface that someone has to use, they can use the apps they're already using and trigger their intercom or hear what they need to hear. So we're still there from a technology standpoint, but that doesn't mean you have to learn, a whole nother paradigm or a whole nother app that you have to have running on your desktop just to listen to PL or whatever, right? So broadcasters are unique in that space, but the pressures around the economics, but just the training, the bodies, the kind of the making of the sausage for broadcast is it's a very tough workflow. And I think one of the things that we've done really well is we've succeeded in broadcast and we've taken those things into the pro AV world. And now, that efficiency or that resilience is kind of appreciated in the pro AV world.
Well, last question for you. Where can people find more about any of the products you mentioned or about Clearcom in general?
Yeah, the website's the best place to go, clearcom.com. Definitely search for FreeSpeak Cell. Very excited about that launch, very proud of it. And yeah, looking forward to a great show.
Thanks so much, Dave.
Thank you.
And don't forget to go to ravepubs.com for all your NAB Show 2026 news. Again, I'm Steph Beckett, and we will see you next time.